Don't ever cancel yourself. You know one thing I love about God? He's not looking for a perfect figure. He already found that in Jesus. Can I tell you something? God can be trusted. He is not intimidated by your past because of course he knows it. He is not shocked by your weaknesses. He's aware of them. He knew all of it and he's still choosing you. He's still calling out to you. Those broken pieces can become a masterpiece. And the beautiful thing is God is not even asking you to be strong. My grace is sufficient for you simply means I will carry you. This video is about to change everything. So I need you to journey with me on this one. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Amaka Praise, and over here I share insight from my Christian faith that helps you to gain clarity, confidence, and the courage to align with God's purpose for your life. So if this sounds like what you'd love, please subscribe to the channel and like this video because you will definitely love it here. In today's video, we're talking about how God makes a masterpiece from those broken pieces of yours. No matter the season you find yourself, no matter how dark that season is, don't ever cancel yourself. Yes, your past may be messy. Yes, you've made too many mistakes, but I need you to lean in for a moment because this video is about to change everything. This video is about to show you that you are not too broken for God to fix. You're not too broken for Him to beautify. You're not too broken for Him to pick up and for Him to use. Those broken pieces can become a masterpiece. So I need you to journey with me on this one. We all have our stories. We all have our fears. We all have our limitations and our regrets, those quiet whispers that remind you of failures, those things that block your path every time you want to take a step forward, those voices that always tells you that you can't. We all carry that one thing that tries to stop us from stepping boldly into purpose. We all have that one thing that tries to stop us from being our true self and from truly living. But you know one thing I love about God? He's not looking for a perfect figure. He already found that in Jesus. What God is looking for is your willingness to partner with Him to beautify you, because the greatest miracle in God's process of making a masterpiece out of your broken pieces are not the things that you eventually get. They are not the material things that eventually comes. It's in your becoming, and that takes a series of intentional yielding and evolving. He needs to know that you're with Him on this one. Why is your becoming important in the first place? It is because that will determine what you can carry. It determines how far God can go with you and how deeply He can trust you with His purpose. So becoming is a journey that gradually but continually unfolds, and that will require you to pay less attention to what is behind you and focus on what is before you. Paul says in Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 and 14, the one thing I do is forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth to those things which are before me. So I press towards the mark of my high calling in Christ. And that is the journey of becoming, forgetting what is behind you and pressing forward to what is before. Letting go of what was and focusing on what can be, choosing what can be. It may not be easy, but it's possible. It is doable. And it depends on how well you are able to yield yourself in this season. And the beautiful thing is God is not even asking you to be strong, because even the strength you need in this season is actually coming from Him as well. He told Paul in Corinthians that my grace is sufficient for you. Although it was Paul who was experiencing that, it was the grace of God that was keeping him, that was holding him down. My grace is sufficient for you simply means I will carry you in this season. And this reminds me of Ruth in the Old Testament. That book is very symbolic for me because of course the Old Testament is a reflection of the New. It is full of symbols and patterns that points to our daily walk with God. And I see Ruth as the picture of you and me, the believer. And if you would notice that Boaz did not step into the picture until there was a commitment from Ruth. And what was Ruth's commitment? Her commitment to follow Naomi. And let's be very honest, every rational human being will make the decision that Oprah made, because of course this person was married to her son, but the son is no longer alive. So what am I following her for? We had a meeting earlier this year, Sisters Conference at Menorah, and this was our major focus. And then the speakers that spoke that day, what they kept asking was, what did Ruth see? What did she see? Because she must have seen something. A normal human being with a rational mind cannot make the decision that Ruth made. So she seen something. And that is the same thing that I'm praying that God will also open your eyes to see, because it will help you to hold your commitment. It will help you to make a kind of commitment that the person sitting next to you might not know why you are doing what you are doing, but you know because you are convinced that This person is worth following. God is worth following. God is worth putting all my eggs in his basket. So Ruth left everything familiar to follow Naomi. Your God will be my God. Your people will be my people. That was total surrender. That was Ruth saying that I'm putting all my eggs in this basket because I trust it. And can I tell you something? God can be trusted. God can be relied on. He is very much trustworthy. It is safe to put all of your eggs in God because he can be trusted. And in the process of following Naomi, Boaz showed up in the picture. And what does Boaz represent? He represents strength. He represents grace. That is the same thing as God saying to Paul that my grace is sufficient for you. Can I tell you something? Your commitment to God is what unlocks his strength and his grace to you. But that is opens your to embrace it. Maybe just the reason you haven't seen God's strength in fullness is because you have not totally committed. He is not your only option. He is just one of your options. Maybe he's just waiting for you to say that, you know what, Lord, I'm putting all my eggs in you because I trust you completely. Can I tell you something? God can be trusted. He is not intimidated by your past because, of course, he knows it. He is not shocked by your weaknesses. He's aware of them. He knew all of it and he's still choosing you. He's still calling out to you. So maybe he's just waiting for you to say, you know what, Lord, I'm done running. I don't want to run again. I am done hiding. I don't want to hide again. I am ready to yield. I am ready to be carried. Just carry me on the wings of your spirit. I want to journey with you. Then watch him meet you exactly where you are. Watch him rewrite your stories. Watch him bring those pieces together as if it was his plans all along. Because with God, your brokenness is not where the journey ends. It is where his glory begins. If this spoke to you, I would love to hear from you in the comment. What part spoke to you the most? What part resonated with you the most? Share with us in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video, share with your loved ones and anyone you know that needs to hear this. Thank you for watching to this point. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.